Welcome to the Daily Shower. I'm meteorologist Matt Makins. We're going to be chatting about several things today. And remember, the Daily Shower is meant to be a video that gives you those weather headlines, those big things you need to know that may be coming your direction. So let's get right to it. What are we going to be talking about today? We're going to be talking about around Florida and the southeastern U.S. That's due to the hurricane. The Pacific Northwest in terms of some moisture on the way, but some record heat as well. And then from Alaska into Canada, we have a big storm system, a couple of them on the way. We'll be chatting about those in this Daily Shower. Remember to like and subscribe. I really appreciate the weather community based on science that we're building together, and it's thanks to you. So thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe and like. Let's get after it. The biggest impactor headed to the U.S. right now is this. This is Hurricane Ian, and this is the track of Ian as we go into Sunday morning, making way into the southeastern areas. Let's focus on Florida, though. Latest track as of Tuesday afternoon. Storm will make landfall, or very likely along the Gulf Coast of Florida. Somewhere near Tampa is still remaining possible, and then cruising on up to the north. And again, major hurricane in the Gulf, and then weakens as he passes over Florida. What may change with this track is still the interaction with a cold front. And we talked about that trough in the last Daily Shower, how the track of this storm may still change based on a cold front moving into the same region. What about the water? If you combine the two features, the hurricane and the approaching cold front, it's going to combine to produce a lot of water, mostly due to that hurricane though. As we go throughout the next week, look at this swath over Florida. See those yellow colorations? That's 10 to 15 inches of rain. If the storm slows down at all, still possible, you may have to increase those totals. Totals that would approach something we saw in Tropical Storm Faye over 10 years ago. So remarkable water on the way for Florida. Sadly, too much, obviously. It's going to cause flooding. And then high rainfall totals go all the way up to D.C. of 3, 4 to 5 inch in the ranges. And that's, again, based on the latest track and latest speed. Both of those may change based on a cold front in the area. All right, region number 2 now. Record-breaking temperatures. Hot, right around 90 degrees in parts of Washington, close to 90 in Great Falls. As you go into eastern Montana, into North Dakota, still record-setting temperatures. Area 3 now of this Daily Shower, looking at heavy precipitation from Alaska down into British Columbia. And that'll be during the course of the week. There's actually a couple of systems that will be impacting the Aleutians with high surf, high wind, and then driving precipitation along the coastline. That precip in terms of rain and snow. These couple of systems are partially tied to typhoon activity, so they're going to be rather robust. How much water is on the way? Total precipitation from the coastal areas of Alaska down into coastal areas of British Columbia. Right there along the coast, we're going to be approaching 3, 4, 5, 7 inches of total water. That's in inches. If you're joining me from Canada, we're going to be looking at 100 to 200 millimeters of water on the way along some of those coastal areas. So quite a bit of water. But as you move inland, it quickly dries up for British Columbia and Alberta. We're way down on the list there. So still some moisture, but the real big impact is going to be at the immediate coast. And finally, as just a general heads up for you, we have the heavy precip well up to the northwest as well as down to the southeast. But what about the rest of the country from Montana down into Colorado? We do have a couple of storm systems that will be delivering quite a bit of water. Not necessarily what I would deem as hazardous, and that's why it wasn't highlighted in this Daily Shower, but we're looking at some rainfall totals, total precipitation, anywhere from about 1 to 2 inches on the higher end. So quite a bit of water will be headed into the central and northern Rockies. That is this week's Daily Shower. I'm meteorologist Matt Makins. Again, thank you for liking and subscribing. By doing either of those, that lets me know you appreciate this kind of presentation and the weather, the information that we're getting to you. It's based on science, less than the hype, just letting you know what some of those weather headlines are coming your way. Again, Matt Makins, that's the Daily Shower. We'll see you the next time.